Hello, and welcome to another week here at Pagan Perspective. I'm your Monday Kyle, and this week's topic is scary stories. This week is a fun week, because it's ghost stories and scary stories. So I'm going to share with you guys the scary story that I have up in my brain that I use every year at Halloween. Even though the same people have heard it over and over again, it still creeps them out. Are you guys ready? I spend the summer with my uncle every year. He lives in the woods, and just about 15 minutes away from his home walking distance, there's a small little town. The town's quiet, and the surrounding areas are dark and misty. I was walking with my uncle one Sunday to go get some food from the grocer in town, and a man passed by. He had a hat over his head, and the brim of the hat made shadows over his face so you could not see his face. He nodded to my uncle, and although my uncle didn't know who he was, he waved back. Each day, my uncle and I would go to town because sitting at his house was pretty boring. And every day, we would see the same man in the foggy mist walking towards us, nodding his head, and my uncle waving back. Day after day, the same man came by, the same routine happened. It was close to the end of my visit. My uncle and I were walking back into town, and the man passed by again. This morning was even foggier than the other ones have ever been. When the man got close to my uncle, ah! Did that scare you guys? Good, because it should have. And I look good in this candlelight, even though it's fake candle. Because I wouldn't want to burn my chin off. But yeah, this week's a really fun week because I have a bunch of good ghost stories for you guys about like experiences that I have had. All right, I'm gonna have to turn on the light because I can't talk about this like in the dark or I get creeped out. Alright, so most of this stuff has happened in my house, and, they all have to do with this, like, same guy. I guess I want to call it a guy, or spirit, whatever you want to call it. I just feel it's a guy. I'm not too sure if it's just my overactive imagination, or if it's actually real. I sometimes get, like, these, like, scents that, I was sitting on my bed the other night, right there. And, I think I was talking to Cara, and I was like, I smell cigarettes randomly. And nobody in my house smokes, nobody next door smokes, it was weird. And then also, I once smelled, like, fire, like a burning fire, when I was, like, at, rehearsal over the summer. I have a video about that on my channel somewhere. I think it's called Powers or something, I'm not too sure. I'll make it a video response to this video when I get the chance. It might be tonight, it might be like tomorrow, whatever. So yeah. 2 years ago, I was laying in my bed, right here. And do you guys see this fan, like, right there? Right there. Yeah, I'm, like, pointing, like, over there, and it's right there. It used to be over here, on this side of the room, like, right where that, pant ironing thing is for school is. And my bed is, like, directly across, kind of. Like, it's on, like, an angle from it. And, I, like, woke up in the middle of the night, and, you know when you wake up in the middle of the night, and you just, like, think everything's, like, a monster or something? Like, I guess that's what happened, but I'll show you guys what I saw. Although the fan was over there. So I saw, like, him, like, standing, like, behind the fan. Like, the fan was turned like this towards my bed, and I saw him going like this. Like, he was drying his hands, like, from the, hand dryer thing. Do you guys know, like, the hand dryer thing in the bathroom, and it doesn't really wash your hands, doesn't really dry your hands, so you have to kind of, like, shake it off or, like, wipe it on you. And, so yeah, that was that. And then, I flipped out, put the covers over my head, and was like, holy shiz. And then, what's another one? It's a good one. Oh, yeah. So, I've never seen that man since. But I saw, like, another thing, which was taller, and this guy was, like, kind of short, kind of my height. And he was... This is, like, the layout of my house. So,
here's my room, like, here. And then kind of, like, in front of me, but to the left, is my study. Not, like, mine, but, like, my house study. And it's, like, has, like, the main computer in there. And, like, a bunch of books and stuff. And, then, like, from there, there's, like, a hallway, like, going this way. And that my door leads out to there. And then you go down my stairs. And my stairs kind of has, like... Now it's like the end of, like, the staircase, and it's kind of like a swirl like that, and I always, like, run down the stairs, and I, like, go spin, like, around that to go into the kitchen or whatever. And so I was in my study, I didn't have my laptop yet, and, oh yeah, and then, like, in front of my stairs, there's, like, this, glass door. We kind of switched it out with the screen door during the summer months and stuff, and, it was open, and it was the night before, we were going on vacation. So I was eating in the computer room because my parents were packing, and I didn't feel like sitting downstairs eating with my sister because that's kind of creepy. And so I like wanted to get back up to the computer, so I picked up my food, like I finished it, and then I ran downstairs and kind of like twisted around the thing. But like mid twist, I looked like at the glass door, and like in it was like a shadowy figure of like a man, and he was just standing there, and literally my stomach went up to my throat and it came out of my mouth. Of course, it's not literally. I don't know why I said literally. But it felt like that. And so I, like, ran, like, into the kitchen and, like, stayed there for, like, a year. And I was flipping out. So, yeah, this is kind of a long video for kind of a pointless thing. But, it's a fun week. Next week is a good week because next week is the week before Samhain or Halloween or All Hallows Eve. Whatever you want to call it. The most amazing day ever in the world. And I'm dressing up for you guys next week. So you guys get to see my Halloween costume, which I made. And, yeah, it's pretty spectacular, if I say so myself. How stuck up am I? I'm so conceited. Alright, peace out, guys, and I'll chit-chat with you next Monday. Stay tuned for Cara tomorrow. She has some good stuff, because I know she does ghost tours and stuff. So yeah. Goodbye, and blessed.